say Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Oshai, Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Oshai, Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Oshai. First and foremost, want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders who will elaborate my stone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akims and the folk on the earth to push in the gospel and sincere in church, Shalom. Right, this evening, I want to touch on the prophecy that you know that one of the prophecy that is manifesting in bed before our eyes, you know, when the carnal man can understand, saying that this Hebrew Israelite great awakening is a cult and it's madness, you know, but this was prophesied, you know, that the dry bones, they're going to wake up, you know, they're going to wake up. And this is the prophecy that we see before, right? The Most High also say, in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves, right? And this is a great awakening, right? This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 39, verse 1. He said, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecy. So these kind of men, they do not give their mind to the law Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? And they don't occupy any meditation thereof. So they won't know, they won't see this prophecy when this prophecy manifested, right? Right before their eyes. They won't see it because they are carnal and they are blind, right? So they won't see it. So to them this will be foolishness, right? This is Isaiah 34:16. It says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. The book of the Lord is the Bible. No, it said, no one of these shall fail. None of the prophecy shall fail, right? None of the prophecy shall fail. So you people have no clue that what's going on, right? This great awakening we seen was already prophesied in the Bible, the valley of dry bones, and this will be seen right now. This is Ezekiel 37:1. He said, the hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down in the midst of the valley which was full of bones. This is you Israelite, you in a dead state of mind. But you know, but the dry bones waking up right now, which is the elect of the nation of Israel, the 144,000, which is the governors, and the 1/3 the believers, right? Which is men, women, and children who are going to be saved in these last days, who are going to escape the destruction, right? Verse 2, and caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, they were many, they were very dry, Salaki, they were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry, right? Meaning they didn't know who they were, right? And he said unto me, son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord, power, thou knowest. Verse 4, again he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. And this we see the men nowadays, started from our apostle and elders at Great Millstone prophesying, hear these words, O ye dry bone, right? Verse 5, thus said the Lord power unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and he shall live. Right? The breath is the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We're going to make you live. The scripture said, the man that wandered out the way of understanding shall remain in congregation of the dead. Right? It's roughly paraphrasing. Right? So these dry bones, they are dead. So the only way they can live, is by the water, which is the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Right? Verse 6, he said, and I will lay sinew upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and he shall live, and he shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Putting the skin upon you and cover you is letting you know that you're an Israelite, you know, that salvation is the Israelite, the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, and that you know the ending of your captivity is at hand, right? You're about to be delivered out of captivity. You're about to rule, right? This we're telling, prophesying unto these dry bones, repent from your wicked ways, turn back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? Verse 7, so I prophesied as I commanded, as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bones with bones. And that's why you see brothers from different, you know, tribes. You see Manasseh, you see Ephraim, you see Judah, Benjamin, Levi coming together. You see mark the brotherly love, right? Tender and dedicate among one another with charity. This we're seeing bones coming together, right? They coming together in the unity, right? Love thy neighbors thyself. This we're seeing. Verse 8. And when I behold, lo, the sinew and the flesh came up upon them, to know that they are Israelite, to wake up to know that they are Israelite through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, through this word, which is the water, right? He said, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Verse 9. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesied, Son of Man, and said to the wind, thus said the Lord, power come from the fourth winds, O breath, and breathe it upon these slaves, that they may live. Right? And this is same breath with the Most High breathed into Adam in Genesis 7, right? Genesis 2 and 7, Salakia, Genesis 2 and 7, verse 11, Salakia, verse 10. He says, so I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceedingly great army. And these camps you see now, they're on the highways and byways. You know, in our four corners of the globe, you see the men rising up, the sincere brother preaching the gospel in sincerity and truth. Right? And the breath is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. She passeth and goeth through all things by the reason of our pureness. Right? He said, for she is the breath of the power of Yahweh. For she is the breath of the power of Yahweh, which is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Def- Therefore can no defiled thing falling unto her. Right? So there's the breath that goes them and they live. Right? There's the breath. The scripture say, the Most High say, in the land of their captivity they shall remember themselves. Right? There's the great awakening that these reprobates cannot understand. Right? These reprobates cannot understand this because they are carnal men. Right? They gonna remain dry bones. Right? This is Baruch chapter 2, verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivity, in the land of their captivity, right, they shall remember themselves. This prophecy. This is prophecy. This is why you see the men waking up, knowing that they are Israelite, right, and walking and turning back to the custom, right. Verse 31. And shall know that I am the Lord their power, right? That's why the calling name Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, right? The name of the Heavenly Father is very important. For I will give them an heart and an ears to hear. Heart is your mind, right? They're gonna mind the mind gonna be on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and ears to hear. They're gonna hear the prophets and live, right? And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity. Kahal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, doing the works of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in sincerity and truth, and think upon my name, Salakio, and think upon his name. So this what we see is prophecy manifesting right before our eyes, right? But the carnal man can't understand this, right? He can't understand this. This is prophecy manifolding right before our eyes. You understand? You understand this what the carnal man can understand, right? Let's finish off with this one. This is Isaiah 44. Isaiah 44 and 5, he said, one shall say, I am the Lord's, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord, and so name himself by the name of Israel. Right? And this prophecy. Right? And with that, hope it was edifying. I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Shalom.